That's bipolarism. That's schizophrenia. What else do you do besides be a defiant black man today? A slave? Is that an option? That's a fact. So it must be so ingrained in our hearts and souls. So we're not trying to win a popularity contest. But we want to know that we are effective enough to have the ability to reach the masses of our people the way the white man do. Because if we don't reach him, he will. If we don't get to him, the black devils will. But it's going to take work. We don't need black unity. We need work. Coming together singing Kumbaya is not going to get it. We need people that's willing to come together and work together. Based on the strategy. Because a lot of people talk about unity, but at the same breath they promote disunity. If I've been eating, I say I get all my protein, I've been eating tofu for the last 14 years, hypothetically speaking. And someone comes and we create a panel and they say, well, I think we should eat, I'm just not becoming a vegetarian, I think we should eat bark. And I said, well, no, I'm going with the tofu because that's what I've been doing. They said, well, we just unify. You don't want unity. Do you see how silly that is? That means all expertise is irrelevant. Expertise doesn't mean nothing. You could have mastered tactical infantry, going out fighting, battling. You got stripes and being a warrior. Not working in a white man's institution. You've been in the streets, in the field for years. That don't mean nothing. It's a popularity contest. If I say, well, I've been in the field, I know that shit you talking about is not going to work. I've been there, I tried that. With the Moors, tried that, went to court, told the judge, I'm a sovereign, did that. Been to jail with that. Already did that. But I come and say, well, now let's try something that's going to work from what we learned from that. You say, well, you disunify, you ain't about unity. No, I'm about strategy, I'm about what's practical. But we so kumbaya-ish and care bearish that we would even throw out expertise for unity, for a sense of feeling of unity, a feeling that we all together. And I think that's the issue with black people. We're so damn emotional. We got to feel we all together. We can't work to the same vision. We got to get together and feel one another. How you feel? You feel I'm getting to work. I don't have time to feel shit. But you see the mentality that we have as a people, we all got to feel like we're all on the same page, and that limits us. Because that creates doubt and distrust, and then we believe everybody's an agent. Because we can't just look at the work people's doing. We got to keep trying to feel people out. Don't do that. They just go in for the mission that they're going in. And they're organized around the mission. We organized around ego, how we feel about one another. Who we feel should be the leader. Who we like. Who's the expert? Who's going to get it done? Who has the history, the track record of being able to do this? Well, let's use them. That's what real leadership is about. But our thing, our leaders are rappers. And our rappers are leaders. You go to somebody, this is heavy because I've been liberated for 14 years. I've not paid the white man rent in 14 years. I've learned how to live outside of the system, from being homeless to building my own empire. I was rapping, I quit it because I said I'd rather live my greatest rap. I want to live my rap. I don't want to just rap about it. My greatest rap that I can write, I'm going to live it. But you find somebody that signed a record company, that signed their life away to a record company, and you go to them for spiritual advice and political advice as it relates to people. This is who you go listen to and get your advice from. And all they really could show you is how to sign your life away to what? A record company. Because that's what they did. But since you like them, you put those whom you like in a leadership position. Because it's a likability contest. What if you chose your doctor based upon who you like? I want to see how many surgeries that you have operated. Open up your history. What have you done? How many people have you fucked over? How many people have you healed? Let's open up your record. Oh, actually, my record is I'm a revolutionary, but my record is I done had a job for the last 4 years. I was working for this institution. I was a police officer, basically. Listen to what I'm saying. I've had a job. I just got out of college and I got some good ideas. I'm still working part-time. What have you done? Where's your track record? But it's somebody you like. Because it's a popularity contest of likability. We got to get back down to expertise. And democracy is based on likability too. I don't care how much we've been taught that in school. It's go with who everybody likes. You don't have to like everybody for people to get the job done. Getting the job done and liking is not the same thing. We got to learn that as a community. Who you don't like can save your life. You might not never got along with them a day in your life. But when it comes that moment to saving your damn life, it'll be the one person you don't like. Like, damn, I ain't even know you feel. No, I really still don't like you, but I wasn't going for that shit. Do you hear the point that I'm making? I still ain't gonna fuck with you, but I couldn't stand by and watch that. I got principle, I got integrity. But this like game has to stop. Stop looking for who we can like, and look who we can learn from. Look who got some knowledge and something that they can share with us. Stop looking to be liked and start looking to be effective. Because if the fool likes you, it's probably because you are a damn fool. Do you hear the point that I'm making? That's wisdom. If the fool likes you, it's probably because you're a fool. So if you're going to go out and be liked by every fool, what did that say about you? But if people of intelligence, people who are criticizing you, was into you for a moment, then that means you must have a substance to be criticized. Something critical. Because if no one puts time into foolishness, am I right? No real person is going to put time to fool. But when they find out it's foolishness through critical analysis, they're going to leave the shit alone, right? So if people come and then criticize me, then I'm insulting their intelligence because I'm saying you shouldn't look at what I'm doing critically. Just like me. Don't hate on me. Do you hear what I'm saying? You hating on me. You don't want to see me shine. Nigga, what is you talking about? We talking about revolution and creating constructive change in the people. And you talking about shining? What does that mean? But this type of stuff gets away with our people because of traditional ignorance. Now we got another enemy to fight. And I'm bringing this to close and I'm opening this for questions. We have to fight traditional ignorance. That's not white supremacy. That's a different type of monster where ignorance has become cool. The shit them people on the radio in Chicago, I can't speak for every state. They're very intelligent. I listen to them talk. They're vernacular. These are very educated men. But they playing bullshit. Because this is traditional ignorance. Men, intelligent men, act like little boys. Do you hear me? Because it's a traditional ignorance. And right, and this traditional ignorance is acceptable. If you carry yourself as an intelligent black man, that's not acceptable. You must come in the traditional form of ignorance. You must behave like you know no grown-ass man should be acting to win people over. In your back of your head. These people on the radio show know that this stuff is, what are you doing? What are you playing for the people to bring about a constructive change? They know better. They know the problems. People calling in all the time with the bullshit. But they still play the same stuff. And they sit on the shows and intelligently and eloquently propagate bullshit. Listen to them talking. Do they sound ignorant to you? They don't even sound as ignorant as what they sound very intelligent. And they put on Soldier Boy. I'm going to play Soldier Boy for you. I know you guys like that. Do you hear what I'm saying? These are intelligent people. And they'll play some complete ignorant shit. Okay, it's your birthday. Goddamn master's degree. Do you hear me though? So we have to challenge traditional ignorance in our community. That's a new face of white supremacy. What we call being black is being a damn fool. And it is a legacy of traditional ignorance. Grown-ass men sagging their pants. Traditional ignorance. Why? Because you cannot fight a battle sagging your damn pants. You teaching. Traditional Ignorance. Grown men do not want to grow up and play responsible roles in our society. They want to be young forever. Traditional ignorance. How are you 45 years old and you're a rapper? What if Ramesses was rapping? I keep going over this. What if Patah and Tahuti were rappers? Thutmose, rappers. Gangster rappers too. Do you hear me? Where will we be at? The grown men must stop trying to be cool and start to accept the responsibility of their intelligence. Because trying to be cool will make you a fool again. Because what they call cool is being a damn fool. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's being irresponsible. That's what they call cool. Irresponsible.